guys, good morning and welcome back to my channel. My name is Nico and I am a full-time eBay reseller and I'm located in Wyoming. So I am at 12 orders today for $488.93. This is finally back where I need to be. I've had some pretty slow sales. I think it was a combination of maybe some eBay glitches, but mostly just I was listing lots of $10 and $12 items, or I was taking offers on those, and that's fine. That is pretty much what some of those items were worth. If you've been following my channel, you know that I do editing videos of all my old stuff from before COVID or during COVID that I allowed to come into my eBay store. It wasn't a good idea, but I did the best I knew how at the time to just keep my store going, and I did sell tens of thousands of dollars in the lower priced items. But now in recent weeks, especially, now that we're just trying to clean up our life after a lot of events in our life, my husband and I have definitely decided that the shopping time is the way to go, and less listing and better items. So it is finally starting to pay off. I've really been doing this for off and on a couple of months, but I just haven't really committed to being gone enough and staying until the job is done. And the last few weeks I have. So I have a lot of higher end sales or decent sales in this one. So let's go ahead and get started. 12 items, $488.33. So let's see where we're at. All right, this is a pair of Tommy Bahama shorts. They are a size 44. Nice black shorts, nice size. No special fabric on these. These are just, what are these? Nylon polyester spandex. I think the size made a difference, and I think just holding my own on these made a little bit of a difference. I've been listing shorts a little higher since summer is coming. And then also, I want to say I countered back and forth on a couple of people who wanted these. I can't remember. I have on some Tommy Bahama shorts. I don't know if these were the ones. But anyway, they did use my 22% off coupon. No promoted on these. I'm thinking I didn't put promoted on these either. On things with 100% sell-through, I'm trying to keep my sales up, but yet not put promoted if I don't have to. That's an experiment, and it may have been why I've had some slow sales the last couple of days. And also when I pulled off 20 items out of my store. That could be why too. eBay does not love that. But I powered out newer listings, better listings, and I think it was worth getting over the hump on that. So anyway, the total for the customer was $24.88. And I'm still cutting and pasting, guys. I'm trying to use up these envelopes, just get them out of my storage area. I don't mind doing the envelope thing, but I can see time-wise where I think it's much faster to do the half labels. So let me see what this weighs. Okay, 13 ounces. So I charged the customer $6.75. This is going to Prior Lake, Minnesota, and it's going to cost $6.22. So technically speaking, I'm going to start upping my first class shipping to $6.99. The reason why is that, like on this item, I was charged eBay fees. Not promoted listings on this one, but if I had been, I would have been losing money on the shipping because eBay charges you fees and everything on promoted promoted listings on your shipping. So I definitely am kind of losing a little bit of money on the shipping on this one. So I'm going to just bump it up a quarter. I see people at $7.50, so I'm only going to go to $6.99. I'm going to see if my store can sustain that. With the better items like this, I don't think it'll be an issue. I think $6.99 on shipping would not have deterred this customer. I don't believe it would have. So I'm happy with that sale. That's an easy thing to find at the bins for $1.50, and then stick to over 20 on these. In recent weeks, or not recent weeks, but before I started to really decide that I'm going to get over this hump and just hold to my standards, I would have taken 14 for these, and nothing wrong with that, but these are a good size, good color, great condition, and there's no reason for me to do that. I would rather wait a couple extra weeks. Now there's a balance. There you will see something nice that I did let go cheaper because the day was halfway through the day and I had very few sales and I had to do what I had to do. So I'm still going to do that when it's necessary. But if I can hold out and, you know, my bills, my monthly bills are relatively low, you know, then I will, if I can hold out for a day and have lower sales while this process is working, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm behind about 3 haul videos for you guys. I still have the hard goods, and I found a lot of good stuff yesterday. I am so happy. Nothing over the top necessarily, not, you know, grails or $500 shirts or anything like that, but just some good solid stuff that's a bump above what I've been doing. So very excited about that. This is a J. Jill shirt. Now this is linen. Let me see if I took what I wanted on these. Or I'm sorry, they're shorts, not a shirt. I might have compromised a little bit on this one. Sales were really slow a couple days ago. So I took $12 plus shipping, so $19.98. Not bad, but these are linen and they are size 12. They're in a decent size. In the future, I would price these at like probably 20, 22, and then take 17 during the summer. I would not take 12 again on a pair of linen shorts that are in good condition. I don't think, unless, like I said, I'm having a really slow day. These did sell with promoted, so the customer is all in for $19.98. I mean, my daily income is what's most important, right? So that's the number one thing is, what do I have to pay my bills with and, you know, keep the business on a solid foundation. But over time, it does hurt you to just, you know, take too many low offers. At least in my case, my store just isn't big enough yet to do that. In the future, I might do the volume game because it pays off big time too. This is going to Long Beach, California. It's going to cost $4.88 and I charged $6.75. So on this one, I can pay the eBay fees, pay the promoted fees, and maybe have a little bit left over. So this was a good one on the shipping. So today's Friday. I don't really want to, but I feel like in the summer I need to be gone almost every Friday, Saturday to just get my inventory back where it needs to be. So even though I have plenty of stuff behind me and plenty of stuff to do, I'm going to go ahead and leave again, even though I just got back last night. And I'm going to go back to the same consignment store. I didn't even get through any of the women's clothes, really. I guess I got through the larger sizes of the dresses. I didn't get through the smaller sizes of the dresses. I didn't get through the skirts, none of the shirts. They still have sweaters out, and, you know, they can have some pretty high-end stuff in there. And I've got about $160 left on my consignment money. I want to get that spent. I also have my bag of consignment to take them. Thankfully, that is one thing I did do right the last like 3 or 4 months. Whenever I could get to the bins, I did overspend on my budget to get some consignment items that I can take right now. So I have a lot of brand new tags, summer stuff. I have some really good stuff. So my goal on that, and I'll talk about this as we go along as I do bin hauls and stuff, my goal is to get to where I'm getting about $400 in consignment money every couple of weeks from this store. And then I go in, I don't take my cash out, I re-spend it all on nicer stuff that they don't know about or care about. Right now I'm still giving them a lot of $6 shirts. They're going to put $6 on it and I get half. Nothing wrong with that. But come winter, I really want to have all snowsuits, all jackets, all things out of the bins that they will mark up to 20 or 30. I want my 20 items a week to net me at least $10 each. And that's not that hard. The bins is full of snowsuits and full of all that stuff. And I'm going to start grabbing them this summer. I'm not going to wait till winter because then it does get harder. But I am going to have, you know, hundreds of great snowsuits and snow pants and stuff going into the winter to give these people. because it just allows me to go in and get the Eileen Fisher and the stuff that I'll show you in the next couple days that I got with my consignment money. I'm so excited. This is, I think this is a good price, I guess, for Lauren Conrad. This is a woman's large, so it's not a plus size. I'm okay with it just because I needed sales that day. And this is just a very flimsy, it's just a shirt, guys. Just a very, very flimsy shirt that I would have paid 30 cents for in the bins. So if you look at it that way, this is a great sale. I did put promoted on this because this is an older listing, and I'm not, LC Conrad flips really well for me if I price it right. So in the future, instead of giving eBay $2.50 on this, or whatever they took, $2, I would have put this shirt at $16, no promoted listing, and I think it would have sold right away, but the customer would have, you know, maybe gotten the benefit of it. I don't know. It's just an experiment if that works. They did also use my coupon for 22% off. I have a lot of people using my coupon, but that's okay. Many people don't, so then eBay likes it that I have it available, but this person did use it, and that's fine. So $16.62 all in to the customer. I'm thinking I'm probably only making $6 in the end net after all the promotions. This will help a little bit on the shipping. It's going to Escondido. Whoops, man overboard. It's going to Escondido, California. Let's see here. It weighs only 4 ounces. Boy, Lucky Brand, Lauren Conrad, J. Jill, in all of these. What did I do? I put on like some kind of gospel playlist button. What did I do here? I have some kind of thing. I hit something on the keyboard or on the mouse, and now I don't know how to get it away. Oh, goodness. Okay, okay, it's off, so that's good. Guys, I'm not very tech. Anyway, $3.81 to ship. I charged, there it went away, so hopefully it's not interfering with our video behind the scenes. $3.81, I charged them $6.75, so that kind of covers my promoted on this one anyway, and a little bit of the coupon, so that helps. So hopefully if I paid about 30-40 cents on this, then with eBay fees and all of that, hopefully I'm still netting about $6. That's doable. Not where I want to work every day doing shirts for $6. I think then I just know the numbers. I would have to do 10,000 of those this year, and that's fine, but I don't think I have really the infrastructure or my life planned out enough to do 10,000 items this year. Last year, even with a lot of stress in my life and a lot of family commitments that I had to make to help my mom, those of you who've been on the channel know my mom's husband passed away last year, and I had to go to Texas for a long time. Even then, with some stress in my life, I still managed to list over 3,000 items. So technically speaking, hopefully, you know, life is good this year. It already has been so far. Just the weather has hindered me a little bit. But I'm only at 1,000 items so far still, or 1,100, and it's 4 months into the year. We're into the 5th month. So I would really have to pick it up to even make 60,000 this year. So that's why those of you who have happened to catch my other videos on what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to only list 4,000 items this year and still have a really good income. So we'll see how it works out. I'm going to do my best. This is a Catherine's blouse. I mentioned the other day that my Catherine's was just kind of stagnant. I don't know if I overpriced it. I was trying to get between 20 and 24. This is a 5X blouse, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with it, and it's really pretty. It's a very pretty purple geometric 5X blouse. So I think in the future, and look at the sleeves, the sleeve detail on that. I think this is should have gone for like 24, but I was, you know, really having some slow days, so I went ahead and I took $15.29 plus shipping, so $19.71. No promotion, but they did use my coupon on this. So in the future, as my sales are more steady and I'm not having these up and down days, I would have held out at least for 20, minimum 20 on this. I hear other people getting, you know, between 20 and 24 on these, but, you know, this cost me so little. It's really not, you know, not a huge deal. I was going to say, I didn't think that was 13. I had 13. I had 13 in here, and that's not correct. Okay, so this is 10. This is going to Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. I charged them $6.75, and it's going to cost $4.88. So yeah, I'm going to go take my mom to get her hair cut. I'm going to go see my hairdresser, make an appointment. Don't even look at my hair. My gray is coming back. I haven't had my hair cut for probably 3 or 4 months. I do spend a lot when I go, and I get it the way I like it. But then with winter, I just could not get there to make an appointment. I was just trying to survive. So I'm going to go get the soonest appointment from her that I can. I'm not going to do any more pink. It's not because I feel like I'm getting too old. I'm just tired of it. I didn't have bright pink. I just used to have pink and pink highlights, but I'm kind of tired of that. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't want some weird color this time. I think just some pretty thick, chunky, just normal color highlights, maybe some copper, something like that, but nothing too weird this time. I'm just not in the mood. I don't know why. So I'm gonna, but she also gave me a bunch of stuff to sell for her, and I haven't paid her for 2 months or 3 months because I haven't seen her. And so I did sell some things on eBay for her, so I'm taking her a $120 check, so she'll like me today for that. Then I'm going to go get my car washed. I am going to splurge, and I'm going to wait another week or two to get an appointment for my hair, which is going to kill me, but I'm going to spend my money, and I'm going to get my car detailed. It'll probably cost me about $60, but that's okay. This is a Howler Brothers shirt. Again, I was thinking when I bought this that I would get closer to 20 or 24. I don't know if it's because it's a polo or if I just gave up too soon and accepted too small of an amount. This is a large and 100% cotton. I know that Howler Brothers is a bolo, and this did sell fairly quickly. I would say within a month. Maybe because I didn't do my comps right, and maybe you really can't sustain a $24 sale on the polos. Or I know that people are starting to hear about Howler Brothers, so maybe it's just come down in price. Either way, this sold via promoted, no other sale of any kind, and I got $15 plus shipping, so $23.76. You know, that's fine, because I think on this one I got it out of the bins. There are a couple of Howler Brothers shirts, though, that I have paid $6 or $7 for. So if this is one of them, then that's not really where I need to be to sell it for $15. So I hope this wasn't one of them. I have one behind me. I'll show you real quick. This is next in line to go up, and this is long sleeves. It's not pearl snap, but it is snap. And it is an XL. So this one definitely I'm not going to promote, and I don't think I need to take, you know, anything less than $24.99. I'll check it out and see. This is going to Belvedere, Tennessee, $5.04, and I charged them $6.75. So yeah, last night my husband was sweeping and helping me mop, and I wasn't in the mood, but you know, the house just feels filthy after winter. I know it's not, you know, we don't, other than down here in the area where we do eBay, we do have some clutter, but other than that, we don't keep a lot of clutter or whatever. But the ceiling fan literally had an inch thick of just whatever it is that gets up there. It wasn't grease. It was just, you know, we do have pets. It's probably a combination of dust and dog hair. I don't even want to know. So it took me less than 3 minutes to clean that. And I've been looking at that thing for like 2 weeks, you know, being upset that I can't get my house clean. So finally I did that, and then my husband helped me move our fridge out. It's old. We have an older fridge, but it's a great refrigerator. I mean, I'm not giving it up till it breaks because it is so consistent. I just, I want a new one. Yes, I want a nicer looking one, but this one just performs like crazy. Everything works. The ice maker still works, everything. So, anyway, we moved that out, and that was kind of bad. We had done that sometime in the last couple months. We hadn't done it every month like I normally would. But anyway, so I feel like I got 2 icky projects out from under myself. And then if I can get the car washed somehow today, even if I do end up doing it myself, then I feel like, I can kind of keep going. I mean, I've got sticky stuff on the... I'm blessed to have those weather things, those they're not plastic, they're not rubber either. Whatever they are, those expensive weather things that go in your car, and they're not floor mats, but they come up on the side. I don't know the name of them. I have them, but I don't know. I didn't order them. They were in the car when I got it. So anyway, I'm blessed to have the Weather Tech, I think it is. And so all I have to do is snap those out and spray them down if the place that I'm going to take it doesn't do it. But I'm willing to pay like $60 or $100 today to get that project out of my hair. These are J. McLaughlin shorts. So someone offered me 10, and they kept kind of bugging me, 10, 10.50, 11, like people will do. J. McLaughlin is kind of a bolo, but these are pretty distinctive with the flamingos. I had looked them up before, and they weren't necessarily a huge bolo. I did put Y2K in 90s. So I don't know, maybe I took a little bit too low. I'm going to see if this person's a seller. It doesn't matter to me anyway. Nope, doesn't seem to be. He has a guitar in his name, so maybe even if he is, he sells guitars. Anyway, I did take $15 in the end, and so $23.27 for these. I'm pretty sure I paid $3.50 or $4 for these at a normal thrift. I don't think these were a bin pickup, so I paid up a little more, but that's okay. No promotions, so that's good. I really would have rather held out for 20, but again, I've been having slow days, so it's okay. These are going to Summersville, South Carolina. I've got things soaking up there from that last haul. I can't wait to get some of those t-shirts that I showed you the other day, get the stains out and get them going. I did buy hydrogen peroxide yesterday. I've never used it as a stain remover. I made sure it was 3%, and then I put the Dawn dish soap, decent amount of water, and then a decent amount of that hydrogen peroxide. So I've never done that before. I'm hoping it works. Since this is going to South Carolina from Wyoming, it's going to cost $6.60, and I charged $6.75. So with the eBay fees on the shipping, I am losing money on the shipping. So I need to definitely sooner rather than later. I feel like I need to bump my shipping up to $6.99. So I'm going to get that done. But, for a pair of shorts, for a customer to pay 20 some dollars for a pair of shorts, it's okay. I don't think I found any shorts or swimwear yesterday, which is really what I need in my store. I bought items that I could sell for over $35 to $40. Even if they were more winterish or jackets or whatever, it was all free money at my consignment thing, so it's fine with me. And I'm trying to think if I got some lightweight stuff. I hope I did, because that is going to sell faster in the summer. Oh, and I went to this church thrift that I go to, and they had $1 on all women's clothes. And so it was really, really hard to stick with my priority of over $20 or $25 sales plus shipping. It was very difficult because I could have just gone in there and, really wiped them out. Now, they don't have shorts out yet. They just have all their winter clothes, what they consider winter, their pants and winter. And I was a day late, so you could tell other people had gotten in there. Hopefully no other resellers. I mean, I'm still happy with what I found. I found really good stuff. So, but I had to stick to my guns because, when everything's $1, it's hard not to just pick everything up. Now, this is a Chute #1 brand. This is definitely a bolo. This is a pearl snap. Definitely has that 70s look. The only downside to this is that the size tag is completely gone. I can't find it. So, let me make sure you guys are still with me. I think you are. Yep. 24 minutes. I'm trying to hurry, guys. Let me get back to where I was. Okay. So I went ahead and I went back and forth a little bit with a couple of buyers. I wanted to hold out a little bit on this. I've sold this brand before, and if it has any kind of decent pattern, you should easily be able to get above 30 and sometimes 50 or 100. This one's a little more muted, nothing too special. So I took $40 plus shipping, so $50, $37. This, guys, I've been shopping so much. I think it was a bins pickup, but if not, I paid about $5. I have been shopping a lot at regular thrifts, but I would not have paid over $5 on this. I can't remember. It's in my haul videos if you happen to be wanting to go back and look, but it's around there. 9 ounces. This did sell via promoted. In the future, this is such a fast-selling brand, I will lower my promoted or not put 10%. I'm not sure what I had on it, honestly. So this is going to Gilson, Illinois. First class package $4.88, and I charged $6.75. So that kind of covers my tax, or not my tax, but my eBay fees on the shipping. So that's not too bad, not too bad. I'm in the middle of a really good book on Audible. Let's see where we're at here. What it is, I know it's In the Woods or something. It's just like a murder mystery. It'll pull up. So I have about 7 hours left on my book, which that should get me back and forth the next couple of days with the driving I'm going to do. It's kind of like a detective story. I really like it. It's pretty good. It is, what am I listening to? It's Tanya French. It's my first time ever listening to one of hers, I'm assuming. And it's called In the Woods, and it was a New York Times bestseller mystery. And I do like the detectives in it. I really do. I think I'll continue with the series. At least I'll see how this one ends, see if I like it as much as I think I do. I'm not, too far in yet, really. So we'll see. Sorry guys, I can't wait till I'm done using up the supplies I have. Trying to do a big cleanup around this place. All right, this is a good sale. This is really good. I can't pull it out because he's all packaged in there. If you happen to catch my haul videos, this is that red plush fox that I found in the clothing. So I never venture away from the clothing at the bins just because of time, not because I don't want to. I love doing the hard goods at the bins, but I just can't do both. And when I'm there by myself, if I'm not there by myself, if my husband comes, sometimes I'll send him over and pick up all the brand new gift bags and at least try to look for something that's interesting. But this was sitting in the clothing, which, he is kind of realistic. So I knew it wasn't a real animal, but anyway, I picked him out. I do really good on certain plush. This had it really distinctive on his ear. It says Ditz, so D-I-T-Z Designs, Ditz Designs, red fox plush stuffed animal, realistic. It also says the hen house, and then the arms have pellets in them. So it's something people want. I knew it, the minute I picked it up. So this sold for $104 plus shipping, so $128.30. It did sell with promoted. It took a week and a half, which surprised me because there are only a few at a time of these available. So I was thinking it might even sell overnight, and that's why I promoted it. I just wanted to get my money. But I'm really happy with like the week and a half it took. That's still great. This is going to Monte Vista, Colorado. And I am going to go ahead and slap some delivery confirmation on it. This is a P.O. box, so I probably don't need to do that, but it's okay. I'm going to do it anyway. It says parcel select for $7.74, and I charged $14, but I know that priority is not going to cost that much. Priority is actually cheaper than parcel post. It's going to cost $7.20. Now let me make sure I have my weight right. Yeah, he's 2 pounds, 13 ounces. Where am I at? 214. And then I'm going to add signature. And I make some customers mad. I don't do it over, other than over 100. or especially on things that are real subject to fraud, like maybe Wii consoles or something, then I will. But on this one, I could probably get by without it. But anyway, it's $3.25. I definitely charged enough, so I'm going to go ahead and do it. I see it from the customer's point of view. You know, $100 for most people is not that much. Or for a lot of people is not that much. For me it is. But so I can see where they're a business person and they order $500 things all the time, and then they have to go down to the post office to get this. But since this is a P.O. box anyway, hopefully she won't mind. And I know some people do it on $200 items. Some people do it on $600 items. Everybody has their comfort level. I just have a rule. I just do it on most things over 100. I think a lot of it too is that a lot of our things are my son's video games. They're toy sets that are really subject to fraud. So I've just kind of gotten in the habit, anything over 100, I just stick it on there. Okay, so that was my sale of the day, guys. That really bumped me up into the $4.88. And I keep hearing things. I don't think it's eBay messages. Oh, actually it is. Let's see. But it's not a return or anything. Yeah, so this is, let's see, someone bought something and they always want to use a coupon on top of the offer, or they claim they didn't know. And I just don't come down anymore. I used to, but I don't do it anymore because eBay is very clear about that. I do if it's something that I want to get rid of, then I'm like, yes, you may. But otherwise, I hold in there and I just tell them, you know, eBay's policies don't let you use the 25% on top of that. So anyway, and that's on a sweater that I could get a lot more for anyway. A lot of you saw this in my haul video. This is another great sale. Churchill Weavers. This came out with the linens that come out near the clothing in the bins. So I paid the linen price for this. Let's see how heavy it is. So I paid 69 cents times about 3 pounds. It's 2 pounds 9 ounces. So almost 3. So that would have been, you know, almost $2.75 or whatever you want to say. $2.10. So I grabbed it. I knew right away, because anything with a big sign like that on the blanket, I try to grab it because they can tend to be really good. This took a little bit longer than I thought. This took a month, I think. It was a couple of times ago. But this is a Churchill Weavers blanket. I did have promoted on there. So anyway, $78.72 all in. So I really try, if I'm not too busy at the bins, to look at the linens and pay attention. So I'm really happy with that sale. This is going to Louisville, Kentucky. I charged $14.25 or $14.26. I don't know why I charged $14.26 because I have flat rate shipping. Parcel select is $11.19. Priority is $13.33. I'm going to go ahead and just bump them up. That's fine. Just as a customer service, because they did overpay. They overpaid by about $3 and something cents. So I'm going to go ahead, use that to get this to them priority. Hopefully that's a good move. And I'm going to message this customer back. I message my customers right away. It just keeps from getting all kinds of stuff. Hi there. eBay does not, let me print here, does not allow a coupon on an offer. Please cancel if you need to. And that sounds really rough, but it lets them know, because this is an expensive sweater. I could have gotten about 70 or 75. She kept bugging me. I let her, you know, which is always a problem when you do that. A lot of times, you know, she kept wanting it for 30 and asked me a bunch of questions about it, which is fine normally, but you know, I probably should have just you know, held higher. But anyway, I just like to let them know I'm not going to give them the extra 25% off on that. Please cancel if you need to. I have other customers wanting this for more. Thanks, Nico. Okay. So I got back with her. Yeah, I try, even if I'm sourcing, which that's when it's really hard because I'm trying to get in and out of stores. And during those days, it never fails. Probably because I list a lot before I go on trips to source. And so then all these new items are being scheduled out and all these new items are showing up on eBay. And so I get all those customers who have a million questions. The last time I was shopping, I was really nice, tried to help this guy because it was like a $60 item and I wanted him to buy it. But he asked me like so many questions on it that it was almost like you knew it was not for real. And of course, then he ended up messaging me like, you know, a day later, I'm so sorry, I just really don't have the money. You know, I only asked you 500 questions for no reason. But it's okay, guys. It's a part of the business, much less stressful than when I was a nurse. And as much as I loved my patients, I don't have, you know, morphine addicts chasing me down, mad at me because the doctor won't let me give them more morphine. So, you know, it's one or the other, right? This is a Ralph Lauren Denim and Supply Skull Chief. I knew this would sell right away. I looked this up. I thought maybe it was like a real grail, but I looked it up. I couldn't find any on Terapeak. I found several on Etsy and Grailed in different places. I might have undersold it a little bit, but this does not have the size or the fabric tag, so I'm already kind of taking a chance that this might be returned. I put that it's an oversized small or a more of a normal fit medium. We'll see if they like it. But anyway, overnight this sold for $30 plus shipping, so $39.41. I did put promoted on this. And I just got this at that I think I got it at the consignment store, didn't I? I don't remember. Don't remember, guys. I need to go back and watch my own videos again to know where I'm where I'm getting my stuff from. I guess I could start trying to put it in the custom box, you know, if I had time, but it's just one more thing to do. But I remember I didn't get this out of the bins. I do remember that. So I paid around $5 for it, something like that. It's going to Lakeview, Ohio. It's going to cost $5.04, and I charged $6.75. So yeah, my virtual assistant has 30 items done for me. 18 are items of my son's that were on the spreadsheet. And we have a really expensive pair of hearing aids on there. So I really should stay home and get that done. But my mom needs a day out tomorrow to go out of town and do some shopping. And Saturday is her only day off right now. And you know, I really need to keep going on the shopping. And I think in about another week, I'll start to really see a difference in just doing the bolo hunting stuff. Someone else messaged me. What is that? Oh, okay. So I'm going to go ahead and go, like I said, get all these errands done. That'll help me feel better, even though I would rather be listing, or I should be listing. I shouldn't say I'd rather be. I should be. All right. Looks like a couple more, guys. Thanks for holding in there. I've had another sale come in. I'll tell you what it is and go grab it. This is a brand called Sid Mashburn. It is definitely a bolo. Sid Mashburn. Let me make sure you're seeing that. Okay. Sid Mashburn. Let me try to... anyway, just like it sounds, Sid Mashburn. These are just kind of, they're a little bit heavier. They might even be qualified as moleskin. I don't know. They're green. They're nicer than the camera is showing. They have a raw hem though. So they either were never hemmed and they'll have to take them and hem them themselves, or take them to a tailor, or someone cut them off. I don't know. The measurements are in there of what they actually are right now. And so I put that very clearly, that this is the measurements with the raw hem. And if they had been hemmed normally or factory hemmed, I probably might have tried to get 50, but this is still a great sale. I think I paid about $6 for these. I knew they would sell pretty fast. So, because they're USA made also. No promoted or coupons. I sold them for $34 plus shipping, so $43.75. So I hope you can see a trend over a couple of videos ago where everything was, you know, clearance. Everything was $8. Everything was $12. I feel like I'm finally a little bit over the hump. I have a lot more clearance to get rid of, so it's not over yet. But this is going to New York, New York. It's going to cost $8.30. I charge $9.75. But I definitely feel like these sales are worth getting out of bed for, so I'm happy about that. That buyer hasn't gotten back to me yet. We'll see if she's ticked or not. GM, I sent you my offer of $40. I did not commit to buy for $47.99. Then it was showing coupon for 25% off that I can use, and then a ton of question marks. And that's one of her messages. I'm trying to see the other one. She, you know, bombarded me with 2, I think, or it just showed up twice. I guess maybe she didn't. Maybe there's only 1. Yeah, I don't know, but either way. Yeah, Skiff. I showed this on my haul videos this week. It's SKIF. SKIF, that's it. And mine only had a little metal plate on the side of the sweater. That's the only way I even knew what it was. It's missing all the other tags. And if you look up that brand, Skiff Sweater, it can go for like in the 70s. Because mine was missing the size and the fabric, I put it at like 50, and I had instant interest. And if she doesn't want it, or if she cancels the order, I think I will try to get 70. I don't think it's going to affect anything at all. I think it's popular enough that I'll just put it at the normal price, is what I think I'll do. Okay, my last one that I have pulled with you guys is a Lucky Blouse. This is the temptation. These are selling so fast for me. Pulling them out of the bins. I'm going to see how many items I can get this week that are sellable for $25 and above, and I'm trying to stick to that. But these things are really keeping me in business, especially this last week when I was struggling with sales. So this is just a really cheap blouse that I either pulled out of the bins or I paid $3.75 for. In Wyoming, I am willing to pay $3.75. This is an XL Lucky Brand shirt. No special fabric, just a boho peasant shirt. No promotions on this. I did take a coupon of 22% off, so it sold to the customer for $20.16. All in. So, you know, you just can't beat it. And these are selling like within days of me listing them. So that's going to be the temptation today, especially when things are slow and you're not seeing the sales. You're like, I'm just going to pick up a bunch of Lucky Brand. And nothing wrong with that. My cash flow gets hurt when I do that because the sales are so small and my drive is expensive. So it just hurts me a little bit to do that. This is going to Austin, Texas. I love Austin. I spent a lot of time there last year, that's for sure. This is costing me $4.20, and I charged $6.75. It's going to cost $4.20. So I'll make some money on this. As soon as this prints, and I know it's going to print, I'll tell you about my last order that came in. So now it's 9:41. I need to get on the road, so I won't get the haul done today. But I will this weekend just do back-to-back hauls, guys. Thank you for being patient. I can't wait to show you what I got. But if I don't get on the road now, I have a 2-hour drive to get to the town I want to go to. And so if I don't get on the road, the Goodwills in Wyoming still close at 7. They have never gone back to 9 o'clock. So I have very little shopping time in Wyoming. They don't open till 9 and they only go till 7. So I got to get on the road, Jack, and get out here and get my work done. Okay, so my last one that I'm going to go pull is an apron. I pulled this out of the bins. I knew it was like Nordic or Austrian or something when I pulled it out. It ended up to be an Austrian-German cotton ruffled kitchen, mid-century modern. It's really cute, but it just wasn't that rare. But I took $13.20 plus shipping, so $21.05, no promotions of any kind. So I'm going to get that going. All right, guys, have a great day. If you could, if you don't mind subscribing, if the videos are of any value to you, that way when I get these hauls done this weekend, you'll get instant notification that I have them up. And then without any choice, I don't have a choice, I have to do another big 50 or 100 item editing video. I've got to not get rid of, but at least figure out what's going on with another 100 older items. And it really profited me before. I have a bunch of good consignment items now. I'm taking some stuff to the thrift today, and I think it's really helping my store pick back up to where eBay knows that I'm not going to hold on to things for 8 or 9 months or 2 years, worse yet. So anyway, guys, thanks for joining me. Please push the like button if you don't mind. I really appreciate it. See you soon. Bye.